Both Hanukkah and Christmas are officially over, and so are many other December holidays. Though this is sad, it does mean that we're in the home stretch to the end of 2020. 2021 looks bright. The COVID vaccine is being rolled out all over the world, and in the US, things look promising. So, with a brighter 2021 right around the corner, millions of Americans are thinking of their many New Year's resolutions. And to that, I say, never make a New Year's resolution. I'm serious. Don't make one. 80% of New Year's resolutions fail, or rather, 80% of people who make a New Year's resolution don't follow through. You might be telling yourself, no, this year, I'm really gonna stick to it, and I'm gonna lose weight, or exercise more, or spend less money, or whatever. And to that I'm gonna ask, why now? Why not a few months ago? What's different? For most of you, the answer is nothing. And that's because most people simply acclimate to their current situation. Even though the situation is less than ideal, it's usually easier to stay on course than it is to change anything. So more likely than not, you will fail your New Year's resolution. But it isn't all doom and gloom. What if I told you that there's a really easy way to keep your New Year's resolution without ever having to even make a New Year's resolution? Yes, to succeed this year, you only need to do 5 easy steps. First, quit being so vague. Make a real goal. You have goals that you want to achieve. Why be so vague about it? You may want to lose weight or exercise more or spend less money, but those are vague statements that don't really mean anything. What makes sense is, I want to lose 25 pounds, or I want to be able to run a mile, or I want to save $1,000. Those are real goals, and they actually mean something. Establishing a goal is the first step to meeting it. Second, give yourself a realistic deadline, and make sure it's based on what your goal is. Getting appropriate data is specific from person to person, but it's pretty easy to get started with a quick Google search and a little math. So let's say your goal is to lose 25 pounds. You need to know how much weight is appropriate to lose per week, and that's about 2 pounds. So with some quick maths, you can figure out your deadline is about 12.5 weeks away, which equates to about 3 months. So aim to lose 25 pounds before April and track your progress by making sure you're losing at least 2 pounds a week. Of course, this number can be different for everyone, but regardless of your goal, you need to give yourself an easy-to-reach deadline, and you need to have a way to track your progress. Making your deadline too short can result in you not meeting your goal, which can lead to feelings of failure, and it might make you quit. Too long of a deadline, on the other hand, can lead to stagnation and procrastination, and it might result in you quitting. Find your sweet spot. It's different for everyone. Third, make a plan. How are you going to lose weight, save money, or run that mile? Again, you can't be too vague. To lose weight, you could decide to cut junk food and sodas and instead meal prep by choosing healthier options. To save money, pack a lunch every day instead of eating out for lunch. Learn to say no when your friends ask you if you want to go out to eat. If you do go out, only buy 1 drink and stick to cheaper food options, so no steak or lobster. If you want to run a mile, find a time in your schedule that can be dedicated to running, and don't let other parts of your life take up that space. Fourth, create an environment that makes it easy for you to stick to your goals. So if you want to lose weight, throw away all the junk food in your house. If you want to save money, take your credit cards out of your wallet and leave them at home, and start relying on cash instead. Want to run that mile? Go to bed earlier so that you can get up in time in the morning. Whatever your goal is, change your environment to make it easier for you to meet and keep your goals. And then lastly, and most importantly, create an accountability system. That means having someone to keep you accountable, and this is key. Whether it's your partner or a friend or a family member, set up a system that will help keep you accountable so that you can stick to your goal. For most of us, it's a lot easier to let yourself down than let someone else down. And if you feel like a failure, sometimes all you need is someone to give you a little push in the right direction to get you back on track. Remember that whatever you do, at the end of the day, it's up to you to not give up. I believe in you. So, with that, I hope you guys have a great New Year's, and remember, don't make any New Year's resolutions. Set New Year's goals. Goals which are kind of just like more specific New Year's resolutions. So it's still, oof.